6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed all relevant federal departments to remain alert for all-out support to flood-affected people of Punjab. Deputy Prime Minister at a meeting in Islamabad today reviewed impacts of floods on cotton production. President has arrived in China on a 10-day visit. Pakistan has termed repeated Israeli attacks against sovereign states in the region as a matter of grave concern in international community. Wife of Kashmir leader Muhammad Yasin Malik has urged Indian National Congress and global human rights bodies to get stopped hanging proceedings against her husband. And in T20 Asia Cup, Pakistan will play their first match against Oman in Dubai today. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has directed all concerned federal departments, including NDMA and Ministry of Climate Change, to remain alert for all-out support to the flood-affected people of Punjab. In a social media post at X today, he said this calamity has caused immense suffering, yet farmers, workers, women and children have shown extraordinary courage. Prime Minister also appreciated the commendable efforts by Chief Minister Punjab Maryam Nawaz Sharif in flood relief operations, joined by the tireless dedication of leadership in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh, Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Kashmir. British High Commissioner Jane Marriott called on Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar in Islamabad today and expressed her country's solidarity with Pakistan amidst the ongoing process. And on behalf of her country, the British High Commissioner announced £3 million in emergency aid, additional humanitarian aid. Saqdar thanked Britain for the timely support and solidarity. During another meeting on IT and telecom reforms in Islamabad, Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar underlined the importance of aligning reforms with global best practices to unlock Pakistan's full digital potential. The meeting reviewed measures to enhance connectivity, promote innovation, and create a conducive business environment to attract investment and drive the growth of Pakistan's digital economy. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has underscored the importance of beautifying Islamabad ahead of forthcoming Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. He was addressing the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of D-Chowk flyover in Rawalpindi today. The Prime Minister directed the Ministry of Railways to develop a comprehensive plan to connect Rawalpindi and Islamabad via rail. Earlier speaking on the occasion, Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi said the project would be completed within 150 days. Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar has underlined the need for climate-smart agriculture, investment in research and stronger coordination among the government, industry and the farmers. He was chairing a meeting on the cotton crop in Islamabad today. The meeting reviewed the impacts floods on cotton production, possible shortages and supply chain disruptions. Discussions also focused on enhancing productivity, supporting farmers with better inputs, and boosting exports under the Agricultural Transformation Plan. The meeting deliberated on challenges such as water scarcity, climate change, quality seed, pesticides, and outdated technology require urgent attention. President Asif Ali Zardari has arrived in China on a 10-day visit. He is visiting China on the invitation of Chinese government. The president will visit Chengdu, Shanghai, and Xinjiang and hold meetings with the provincial leadership. The discussions will encompass Pakistan-China bilateral relations with a particular focus on economic and trade cooperation, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and future connectivity initiatives. The two sides will also exchange views on bilateral cooperation at multilateral fora. The visit underscores the tradition of high-level exchanges between Pakistan and China, reflecting the deep commitment of the two countries to strengthen their all-weather strategic cooperative partnership. This is Radio Pakistan. Foreign Office spokesperson Shafqat Ali Khan has said repeated Israeli attacks against sovereign states in the region are a matter of grave concern for the Muslim Ummah and the international community. Responding to a question during his weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, he said these provocations represent dangerous pathogen that threatens regional peace and stability. The spokesperson further said this issue has actively been taken within the OIC, strongly condemning the aggression and expressing full solidarity with the affected countries, the most recent Qatar. He said an extraordinary Arab-Islamic summit has also been called in Doha on Monday to deliberate on a joint response. Minister for Religious Affairs and Interfaith Harmony Sardar Mohammad Yusuf says the government is taking steps to systemize the Pakistani Zairine visiting Iran and Iraq. Talking to the Iranian ambassador Reza Amir Moghadam in Islamabad today, the minister said government will soon sign memorandum of understanding with Iran for the Pakistani Zairine and employment seekers. In his remarks, the Iranian ambassador expressed deep sorrow over the loss of life and property due to rains and floods in Pakistan. He said Pakistan is a brotherly neighboring country and Iran stands shoulder to shoulder with Pakistani people in this hour of trial. Raza Amiri Moghadam appreciated Pakistan's extremely important role in war against terrorism and Islamophobia. The 60th martyrdom anniversary of Major Raja Aziz Bhatti Shahid Nishani Haider is being observed today. Major Aziz Bhatti Shahid was born in Hong Kong in 1928 and moved to Pakistan before independence in 1947, settling in Ladia village of district Gujarat. In 1950, he joined Pakistan Army and was commissioned in Punjab Regiment. During Indo-Pak War in September 1965 as a company commander in Burki, Lahore, he decided to stay with his forward platoon and defended strategic BRB Canal bravely for 5 days, throughout undaunted by the constant fire from enemy's tanks and artillery. He organized the defense of the BRB Canal along with his brave soldiers until he was hit by an enemy's shell and got martyred. Chairperson of the Peace and Culture Organization and wife of Kashmir leader Mohammad Yasin Malik, Mishal Hussain Malik, has urged the Indian National Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra to intervene before 10th November to stop the hanging proceedings against her husband. In her letter, Mishal Malik warned that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's revocation of Article 370 and 35A has already inflamed tensions, and Yasin Malik's execution would bring the subcontinent dangerously close to the catastrophe. She urged Congress leaders, world parliaments, and global human rights bodies to press for a fair trial, oppose the death sentence, and protect fragile hopes for peace in South Asia. The people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir are engaged in a struggle for the exercise of their United Nations pledged right to self-determination. Kashmir's freedom movement has been accepted as a just struggle at the global level, and the international law gives the Kashmir people the right to struggle for freedom and Indian bondage. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the New Delhi-appointed administration once again placed senior APHC leader Mirwais Umar Farooq under house arrest in Srinagar, barring him from offering Friday prayers at the historic Jamia Masjid. Mirwais was also scheduled to address a religious event, Majlis-e-Rahmatul Alamin, at the Grand Mosque. Meanwhile, curbs continued on fourth day in Doda district of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, after the arrest of member of Legislative Assembly Miraj Malik. The Bharatiya Janata Party regime has suspended internet services and mobile connectivity in Bhalesa, Kahara, and Chili Pingal areas. At least 50 more Palestinians have been martyred during Israeli attacks across the Gaza Strip. Israel's war on Gaza has martyred over 64,600 Palestinians since October 2023. And in the men's T20 Asia Cup, Pakistan will play their first match against Oman in Dubai today. The match will start at 7:30 in the evening. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain may occur at isolated places in Kashmir and adjoining hilly areas. And this brings us to the end of the news. For more news and analyses, visit our website radio.gov.pk.